Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Donnelly, play-by-play voice of the Charlotte Rush. We're in the Rush's coach's office for our Wednesday, January the 8th, Video Wednesday. I'm going to talk about Charlotte Rush Premier hockey right now. And Happy New Year to all of Rush Nation. Let's bring in the head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Premier, Trevor Jewell. Trevor, Happy New Year. Talk about what you did over Christmas, you and Jeff Loebman, and about the New Year as well.
Well, went home, visited family, got to spend some time with my parents and my younger brother, so it was good to see them and spend some time away from the game a little bit. I know Jeff stayed down in Florida a little bit for a few days and had some business to take care of, and then he came back here and worked with some guys up until the holidays. So, it was a good little break, I think, for the both of us, but we were ready and eager to get back to work.
And back to work they did. We're going to talk about the Rush and the showcase event in New England. And by the way, Taylor Swift did ask Trevor Jewell out for New Year's, but Trevor turned her down. So good choice, Trevor.
She can't pour a milkshake.
There we go. That's the commercial, of course, you've seen on TV. Let's talk about game number one of the New England Premier Showcase event. A 4-3 win over the Hudson Havoc. And Trevor, Jack Rydell was in goal. And Matt Minerva had 3 points, a goal, and 2 assists. So you got the showcase off for the Premier on a good start.
Yeah, I mean, it was a game where we were fighting off the cobwebs a little bit there, and Jack stood on his head, played extremely well, and our guys, found a way to finish the game. Our power play stepped up, and we scored when we needed them to. But, I don't think it was really acceptable. Our point of play, I think, we're a lot better than we showed, and we let a team stick around that we shouldn't have let it stick around. So I think we needed to be a little bit better, and unfortunately, it was just a sluggish start for us, and we took some penalties we didn't need to take. But at the end of the day, we got to win, and that's what good teams do.
All right, next game, 3-2 loss to the New Jersey Rockets. Jack Rydell back in goal. Ryan Newman and Matt Minerva had the goals for you in that game. Trevor, break that one down for us.
Yeah, I mean, that was a tough one. We killed a lot of penalties. We were sluggish, had a slow start, gave up one early. Jack gave up one that, I know he wishes he had back, but, he stood on his head for us multiple times. So, our offense just wasn't clicking. We missed several open nets, and you're not going to win hockey games scoring 2 goals. So, unfortunately, they bested us in regulation there, but we have to be better. I mean, it was just unacceptable to lose games like that. And, obviously we're very disappointed just in our overall effort. Didn't shoot enough, didn't get to the net enough, and didn't finish when we needed to finish. So that's all attention to detail type stuff, and we have to be better in all aspects of our game when it comes to games like that.
All right, game number 3, Saturday, a 5-1 win over the Utica Junior Comets. Again, Jack Rydell was in net for that one, yielding just 1 goal. And Johnny Barrett coming up with a couple of goals, and Julian Miranda pitching in with a goal and an assist. I know you had to like their games on that game.
Yeah, they had a very good game. Johnny Barrett ended up with a hat trick, so he played phenomenally well. He just found his way to the net, and guys found him, and he put pucks in the back of the net. So we were happy with his game. Thought overall we played well. I thought Rydell played extremely well, and I think our guys were really responded to the little mishap we had the night before. So it was a very good game for us, and I think we ended up something with I think it was between 65 and 79 shots or something like that. So our guys are really clicking, and they played the brand that we, teach and preach every day. So very happy with that game, and we stayed out of the box and did things necessary. Power play was good. 5-on-5 we were good. Our PK was good. So, I mean, I was very happy with that game overall.
And then finally, got to talk about Sunday's game, a 4-2 loss to the New Hampshire Junior Monarchs. And Trevor, just you can tell whatever you can say or want to say, but the officiating from all accounts left a lot to be desired. Matt Minerva was disqualified. Luke Dobles was disqualified. And Trevor, you were disqualified. That's the bad news, but you got some good news to share about that with us today.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we can't complain about the refereeing. We got to stay disciplined and do the things we need to do to win hockey games. And getting scored on the first shift is not okay. And unfortunately, we took too many penalties, and that hurt us. And we can't win hockey games when we score 2 goals, and it's a proven fact. We've shown it all year. In games we scored 2 goals, we haven't won. So, not happy with our overall performance. Obviously, Minerva's DQ got overturned. My DQ got overturned, and another Lopez's DQ got overturned. So, something happened in that game, whether it's the officiating, whether it's us, I don't really care. At the end of the day, we have to win that hockey game, and unfortunately we did not. And again, to have a 2-2 record at a showcase is inexcusable, and it's unacceptable for our standards, and our guys have to understand that. And right now it's it's gut check time. We allowed 2 teams to catch us in the standings, which we shouldn't have allowed, and it shouldn't be happening right now at this point in the season. So very disappointed with our overall performance throughout the weekend, and we have to be better going forward, and we have to really go on a run here to make sure we take care of business and do the things we want to do. It's a 1-point difference from first to third right now, so our guys have to take care of business, and with Hampton coming in here next weekend, the road doesn't get any easier. So it's very important that we come ready to go and have a great week of practice this week and put whatever happened to the showcase behind us.
New player in the Rush Premier lineup this past weekend at the showcase. Tell us about him.
Yeah, so we have a couple new guys. We have Jensen Lopez. He's an 0-2. We got him from the New Jersey Titans 18U team. He started the year off in Corpus. Very good offensive player, dynamic, big body, physical, does things right, and plays the right way and plays physical and goes to the net. So we're very happy to have him. I think he adds a little bit more depth to our program. Added another defenseman, Eric Hambling. He's an 0-2, also played for the New Jersey Titans 18U. And bounced around AAA this year. And, he's a big body, mobile, moves the puck well. He's physical, and we're excited to see what he's going to bring to the table. And I think both those guys are going to be huge assets to us, for a couple of years. So I'm very excited to have them and very excited to see what they're going to be able to do in their careers.
All right, looking forward to seeing those guys this weekend for the Rush Premier when Charlotte takes on Hampton Roads. Let's take a look at the Southeast Division Premier standings right now. You'll see them on your screen. Rush tied right now with Richmond for first place. However, the Rush is technically in the first spot with 2 less games played. Charlotte, 49 points, 24, 7-0-1. Richmond, 24, 9, 1-0. 49 points. Wow, Hampton Roads right behind, just a point behind the Rush, 23, 7, 1-1. So it is a big log jam there. These next 2 weekends, very important for the Charlotte Rush Premier. Let's take a look at the Rush Premier stat leaders right now. Matt Minerva on top, 45 points, 22 goals, 23 assists. Jimmy O'Kane having a nice season, too, for the Rush captain for the Premier. 17 goals, 22 assists, 39 points. And Ilya Grekov's 31 games played, 9 goals, 26 assists for 35 points. And as opposed to Elite, Trevor, the Premier guys, the scoring is much more balanced, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we have a deeper team. We don't have one single line that can that keeps scoring. We have an entire lineup that keeps coming at you and can put pucks in the net. But at the end of the day, with the firepower we have, there's some guys that aren't living up to what I need them to be living up to. They need to start burying when they need to. We got to start having more offense, and that's overall what we need. We need more offense right now. Right now, we're not finding the back of the net the way we should be. And guys got to step up. It's time to step up and start earning their commitments, earning their advancements and things like that. And we talk about it all the time, but if, we can talk about it all we want, but it's got to start happening, and guys got to start bearing down and taking care of business.
Let's take a look at the goaltending standings, the goaltending stats right now. For the Charlotte Rush Premier, Jack Rydell has played the most games, 20. He's 16-4, 2.00 goals against average, very good save percentage, .926. Dawson Carley and Luke Fox have each played 7 games, and they have respectable goals against averages as well. But as Trevor has said in the past, Jack Rydell kind of has the keys to the car right now, and I'm sure we'll be riding him a long way. But if needed, Dawson Carley, Luke Fox, very good goaltenders for the Charlotte Rush as well, should we need them down the stretch. All right, a couple of final comments from Trevor Jewell, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Premier on this video Wednesday, January the 8th. Trevor, Hampton Roads, we played them back in September, split. It was still pretty good, though, on the road to get a split. And, again, the standings are all jammed up. These are big games this weekend.
Yeah, they're very big. I think we were 2 different teams when we played each other at the beginning of the year. And, 2 completely different teams right now. Hampton's very hot right now. They're on a run. And we got to make sure we're taking care of business. It's going to be a war when they come in here. It always is. It's going to be a lot of fun and be very exciting. But, energy's got to be high and make sure we take care of what we need to do. We got to have a great week of practice and start really preparing, and we're going to do that. So, it's all business from here on out. Everything's a playoff game. We got to take care of business and make sure that we get what we want to get and jockey for the positioning we want before playoffs and hopefully lock up the division. But, again, we can't do that unless we start taking care of business and really start bearing down in these games here.
And Trevor is not overstating it. These will be playoff-type games this weekend against Hampton Roads. Premiere Saturday night approximately 8 o'clock, and then Sunday afternoon at approximately 12:15. Trevor, as always, thank you so much for the observations and details about what's going on with you and the coaching staff and the players. Happy New Year. Looking forward to the games on Saturday.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
Trevor Jewell, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Premier. I want to thank Jeff Loebman for running our camera today, assistant coach for the Charlotte Rush. And again, you can go to our Charlotte Rush website for complete information on the team. Also, the USPHL website, our Charlotte Rush YouTube channel, and our social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. For all of us at the Charlotte Rush, I'm Rush play-by-play announcer Tim Donnelly. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.